live. Now, I'm going to just do a couple quick things. For those of you who are watching this after the fact, I'm just going to post this on Twitter so people know that I exist because I need attention. But also I'm going to pull up the live chat and make sure that this thing is actually working. There we go. Alrighty, live now. Cool. Hello, people. Let me pop out chat. That's what I want to see. Okie doke. I'm back. I'll be questing around for probably like an hour and a half. I've got dinner with a friend, maybe. So we'll see how this goes. Let me just post this link on... Oh, there's some on Twitter. I have no idea what they're saying. Cool. All right, let's how do you do this? So changes, tweet, sent. Alrighty. Cool. Without any further ado, let's get started, why don't we? So, let's go. Basically, the game plan is I'm just going to be doing some side questing. I wanted to start this a little bit earlier, but I got railroaded into some pretty spoilery story missions that I did not want to spoil since the game isn't even technically out until tomorrow. So I made sure to do all of that, and now we're just going to side quest around, sink some people with our cool ship, and generally have a good time. This will be as spoiler-free as I can make it, unless I accidentally happen upon some plot stuff, but for the most part this is all just side content, so get hype. All throughout I'll be trying to... Oh my god, a dolphin! Oh, several dolphins! Oh shit, that's amazing. That's so cool. All throughout I'll be trying to... Oh, is that a whale? Oh my gosh. I'll be trying to screw these people over. Die! Well, I will be trying to talk about history afterwards as I find it. So that'll be my goal. Oh, excuse you. I upgraded my ship a little bit, so let's see if I can avoid getting totally murdered. I don't like my odds. I hope the stream isn't boring. I hope you're not bored. There we go. That's what I wanted. Try to kill all... Oh, are you on fire? You should. Yeah. There we go. Okay, you're supposed to go off the ship. Really off my puns game right now. Should cool off! There we go. Oh, is that shark gonna eat him? Come on, come on, come on, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! Yeah! Oh man, I'm an awful person. Oh, the volume is a little loud on the game. Let me try to figure this out. Oh, uh-oh. Whoops. Allow me to fix this. Settings? No. I'm turning up my own microphone level. Is this any better? This seems like it's too loud. Uh, people in the comments telling me if I'm making it any better or worse. This is good? Okay. Let us return. Just bump it up a little bit. Okie doke. Yeah, okay. How's that? Good? Okay. My apologies. Now to continue fighting baddies. Because I realized I was watching back the stream yesterday. Oh yeah, Herodotus is my friend now. Oh, is that a gigantic Spartan ship? I realized my microphone level was a little bit loud yesterday, but I think I overcorrected. Get wrecked! We're headed straight for them. This is awkward. Sir? I need you to move. Hey, I was having a meeting with this guy. Not cool. This boat is just casually in the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Get out of here. Okay, I am dying. Ooh. Bonk. Okay, now the Spartans. Uh-oh. That's not what I want. Hey, where are you going? Get out of here! Dick. Alrighty. Where were we? Nope. Wow, this is the most embarrassing boarding I've ever done. Thought it couldn't get worse than yesterday. Oh, these guys are all way over leveled. Uh-oh. That's a good ability. Ow. It would help if I wasn't getting murdered all the time. Okay, now let's see if I can pull a Captain America and kick someone off the side of the boat. Like that. No, come on. Wow. That was very disappointing. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Whoop. Off you go. Oh my god, this is... Alright, Ubisoft, you need to throw me a bone here because I have been consistently getting dicked with the Sparta kicks. There we go. Okay. Yikes. No, I don't want to carry the man. I want to open the box. My god. Must kill all the enemy crew. You, sir. Don't you Sparta kick me. Ah. Okay. Now can I steal the box? There we go. What's in the box? New pants. Love it. I'll try to interact with the chat as much as I can. That's what I've been trying to go for the past 2 times I've streamed. If you want to ask me a history question, I'll do my very best to answer, or just an anything question. Use the @OverlySarcasticProduction so it's a little easier for me to see. Or if you're feeling generous, you can use the super chat, and I will answer whatever question you ask. 494 people. Wow, this is fun. All right, let's continue on. Increase speed and get me the hell out of here. How did slavery work in ancient Athens? Asks Balin321. Is this ghost ship still sailing around? I don't think it realizes I've killed it. So slavery in ancient Athens was like most of the... Oh, wow. Okay. Slavery in ancient Athens was, to my knowledge, it was like most of the Greek world. They had slaves do a lot of manual labor out in quarries and stuff like that. I think slaves were the ones who rowed the Athenian triremes in war, and they had slaves do, you know, housework and treasure and things like that. Looking at the screen, housework and teaching and things like that. I'm not going to dig into the bottom of the sea. There are sharks over there. Fuck that. In Sparta, the situation was a little bit different because they had a dedicated population of people called... That's not the button I wanted. I'm not very good at this game. A dedicated population of people called helots, who were basically the kind of go-to manual labor force who ran the Spartan economy, more or less, and were able to do all of the work, the farming, the production that allowed Spartan men to train pretty much day in, day out. It's a good thing we're also coming right at them. Come on. One more. There we go. Not again. You assholes, get out of my way. Okay. Someone asks how accurate is the armor in the game. For the most part, people didn't wear all that much armor. Hoplites, even with just greaves, a helmet, and a shield, were considered some of the heaviest armored guys that you'd find in the Greek world for a long time. Not nice! There we go. Because having a giant shield like the Hoplon was still massive by pretty much all conceivable standards. I might need to turn the volume down because I think I overdid it. I can barely hear myself think. Granted, there's a lot of stuff going on, but still. That did nothing. Oh no. Get out. There we go. Ow. Not nice. There we go. I'm getting better at it. Whoops. That was a swing and a miss. Okie dokie. Loot, glorious loot. Okay, now with that sorted, I'm going to very quickly lower my headphone volume. That's much better. Okay. Woo, Sparta kick. Akash says, hi, just discovered a history channel. You guys make history fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is true. I also like that they give you a little map of Greece. Wait, hold on. You can't see it. Oh, hey guys. You'll have to just take my word for it, but the little blue thing right behind where I'm standing is a map of Greece, and I think that's very cool. So are we! The ultimate goop.
Get ready to fire! Wait until they are in range!
Okay, just for messing up my boarding, you get some... Okie doke. Awesome. So when did suits of armor start becoming prominent? Is it Romans or someone else? A lot of it starts with the Romans, you're right. Other people had different kinds of armor. In the Greek world, people having their own, people furnishing their own personal sets of armor for most of their warfaring, seagoing lives. Oh, I'm being hunted, aren't I? I'm going to save myself the trouble and pay off my debt. Bring us the girl, wipe away the debt. Easy as that. See? Beat your heart out, Booker DeWitt. But ancient Greeks mostly didn't have their own personal sets of armor. They mostly had their own personal sets of armor, so they didn't have a lot of armor because that was expensive. So you pretty much had the one thing, and that was it. The Persians had their own types of armor. They also used wicker shields, which For those of you who ever sat on a wicker chair, it's not the sturdiest thing. It's not much better as a shield. But the Persians did have their own types of armor. The Egyptians had their own types of armor. The Romans got a lot more stuff because they had ridiculous resources and they could fund entire armies just from the state. So it's really not until the imperial period that you start getting the typical Roman armored getup that, you know, like the Lorica segmentata and all that jazz, because they're mostly using chainmail and stuff before then. So it took a while, and it comes in different phases, but the story of armor is a very interesting one. If you want to learn more about armor in the medieval period, I'd recommend a wonderful YouTube channel called Shadiversity. Very smart guy, very good videos. Would highly recommend. How accurate is the section you're playing right now? Like ships and stuff? The ships are probably the most complicated part of what's going on here. Because the plot, the characters, the world so far from what I've seen is all done very well, very accurately. Clearly with a lot of love, but the ships are where they had to make the most tweaks for the sake of gameplay. So the entire idea of, say, Sparta having a navy, BS. Complete BS. They had nothing. They had, like, 2 boats, and they were made out of, like, twine and, I don't know, whatever people make bad boats out of. But it was like rubber ducky technology compared to the Athenians. The only reason that the Spartans were able to make any sense of a push into the waters was because they eventually got the support of the Persians near the end of the war. So the way that it usually played out was that the Spartans were the guys who were always in charge of the land, and you really couldn't fight a land battle against the Spartans if you wanted to have any hope of surviving. But the Athenians were the ones who owned the waters, so the fact that the oceans are not crawling with Athenian ships is one thing that's wrong. Also the fact that ships are just kind of sailing around randomly instead of in any type of formation. Islands of the Fall. Yeah, it's pretty. It looks like New England fall. All these colors on the trees. It's so nice. Let's find some stuff to look at. Nothing here. Is that an Athenian ship? That is a mercenary ship. Don't want that. Lexa the Patricidal. She seems nice. Over there, let's take a look. See if my horse can show up on this island. Horsey? Phobos? Oh, a boy. Here we go. Let's see. How did the whole worshipping of the gods thing start? Oh man, that is a question for Red, who will hopefully be dropping in on the stream sometime soon. Oh, what is this? What do we have here? We can take this. This isn't too bad. Yeah, let's get the lay of the land here with our birdman Icarus. And by birdman I mean just a bird. He's just an eagle. Come on, where's the stuff? Show me the treasure. Show me the money. Okay, that's the camp. We can do that. Did you name your horse or did it come pre-named? At the very beginning you have the choice of 3 different horses. I don't know if their names are different, but I picked one and its name is Phobos. Maybe your horse is always named Phobos. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Are you going to be doing another Halloween special? Asks Balin321. Yes, we are. And it is very exciting. Red's been working on it a lot. It's been a very big project, even bigger than the last one. So get excited because it's really cool. Something is over here. Why don't you come and find out for yourself? Hit. Bye-bye. Cool. You saw nothing. I said nothing. Uh-oh. 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 No, get off. Get rid of that shield. No. Bad. Oh, no. Thought you could pull a sneaky on me, did you? This guy eats daggers for breakfast. My gods. Bonk. chorus, the greased camel. What the hell kind of name is that? Uh-oh. No, do not light the... No, 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 no. No, you are going nowhere, buddy. Sorry, I cannot look at the chat right now because I'm trying to avoid dying. Bonk. Get out of here. It would help if I was good at the parry function in this game, but I'm really bad at it. What? Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 not your friends. I thought we had something special! I like the jump kicks these guys do. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, you, sir, get right the hell back here. Okay, you know what, this is bad. Turn around. No, 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 no. Bad, bad, bad. Okay. Let's just casually set a trap. And carry on our business. What? No, I didn't, okay. That happened. No, get down, Cassandra! Ow. Stay down. I'm really bad at these forts. I keep getting super murdered and falling into combat. Because I don't plan myself very well and I get detected super easily. I swore I will read the chat in a second. I just need to stop being attacked on all sides. What? Ow. Give me that. Nope, okay, never mind. You can keep that. You got a stealth, says Cyan. Oh, hey, Cyan's here! Everybody say hi to Cyan. I do got a stealth, Cyan, you're right. You know me, I'm not the stealthiest person. Ow. Those of you who haven't seen the travelogue videos from earlier this summer, Cyan is my girlfriend's super secret alias. Because, fun fact, Red is not Red's real name, and Blue is not my real name. But my last name is Indigo. That's false. That's a lie. Okay, now that I've killed literally everyone. Oh, another bounty hunter. Let's get out of the way. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. Come on. Braden says, hi Blue, big fan. Do you possibly remember reading something about the decolonization of Africa? I haven't read much about the decolonization of Africa because I haven't read much about stuff that happens after the year 1600. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, let's take that. But it is on the list of topics that I want to cover. A deal for freedom, don't care. What was I going to do over here? Try not to die. I plan to read stuff about the decolonization of Africa, but I haven't done it yet. Ow. Yeah, see, I can stealth. I just have to kill everyone in the base first. Nope. Nope. Sorry, lady, got busier things to worry about. There we go. Okay. No, you're supposed to die. Like James Bond up in here. Oh. Okay. Ow. Ken202 says, keep up the good work. Thank you, Ken. That is a very generous donation of yours, and I appreciate it. I will do my best to keep up the good work in this fight, which I hope to not lose, and in general with the channel. Oh, haha, I kicked your kick. Like Kick Puncher. His kicks have the power of punches, and his punches have the power of kicks. That's a Community joke for any of you guys who've watched Community, which is a great show that I would recommend. Let's see. Uh-oh. No, ow. Damn it. Trying to read the chat. What is my opinion on Napoleon? I think he's a little overrated. Like, I get that he did important stuff, and like... No, stop it. He's just not my cup of tea. Ow. I don't know how I'm regenerating health, because I've been on the verge of death so many times in this fight. Oh yeah, I see how you... Oh, whoops. I was going to kick him. But then... Okay. Buddy. Taste my arrows. Ow. Alright, you know how this is gonna end? This is gonna end with me kicking your sorry ass into the ocean! See how you like it. Ow. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh my god, I made him do a flip. Ooh, purple. Purple, give me something. Greek reflex bow. All these bows are Greek, dumbass. Okay. Let's see. You know you can meet Alcibiades in this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but, cool. Thank you, Eris. Glueboy asks, what's your verdict on the combat and ship gameplay in Odyssey compared to the other ones? I'm buying it soon. I like it. It's not the most historically accurate, as I was in the process of sort of explaining a little bit earlier. It's not actually how ship combat would have worked. There were less archers and less javelineers. It was really just a lot of ramming back and... God damn it. A lot of ship ramming back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna at least change the scenery on this one so I'm not fighting 3 mercenaries in the same goddamn spot. Come on. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Oh, wait. No, this is great. I'm gonna kick you off this balcony. Now come and fight me. Come on, do it, scrub. Ow. Nope. 2 can play at that game. Whoops. Okay, maybe only 1 can play at that game. Braden asks, I should have been more specific. Do you remember reading the amazing piece of historical fiction me and my friends wrote about it? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Braden is one of our patrons who... oh, I don't have the kick yet. Braden's one of our amazing patrons who asked for a Patreon reward to read a... Get out of here, bonk! Oh, come on. A hilarious piece of fan fiction called The Decolonization of Africa, which I thought was very funny. Come on. Yeah! And the horse you rode in on. There we go. Yes, Braden, that was very funny. Cyan Blue asks, what is your favorite Vine boy? Is this a reference that I don't know? Thank you, Cyan, for the super chat. I will buy you a coffee tomorrow. Confirm kill. I have to confirm the kills? What is this, Call of Duty? Oh my... Wow! Kill confirmed! Do I have to confirm all the other ones too? Let's see. My favorite Vine... oh, I know where you're going with this. 2 bros sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. That one. I think that's what you wanted me to say. Let's see. Yeah, okay. There you go, Cyan. I hope I did right by you. Bear Queen asks, hey Blue, big fan. The Assassins have this whole vaguely defined freedom ideology going on. Do you think this really works with ancient Greek ideas? Good question. And thank you for your super chat donation. I appreciate it. So the interesting thing about this whole Peloponnesian War business, is there anything I have to do? Okay, loot treasure. Is that the whole idea of freedom is a little bit tricky. Oh, it was up there. Whoops. It's a little bit tricky with the ancient Greek world because if you have these two big people, Athens and Sparta, as your main players, you're going to get some interesting ideas going on when you look at that through the lens of freedom, because the Athenians had democracy, the Spartans had an oligarchy. And on paper, you think like, oh, the Athenians are the ones who are free and stuff. But the people who were part of the Athenian Empire, oh, I need to set you on fire. Yeet. There we go. The Athenians were horribly imperialistic and mean to their supposed allies in the war and extorted them and basically threatened to blow them up on a weekly basis unless they gave them money. So even though they had democracy, the people who were adjacent to Athens really got the short end of the stick. Let's see, I need to, oh, there's more treasure chests. If you compare that to Sparta, they on paper are the more kind of evil, oligarchic, we're the good guys, we know what's best and we're going to impose our will on everyone else type of crew. But they were, hold on, I'm trying to find out what I'm doing here. Basically, the Spartans and the Athenians both have a lot of reasons to be considered the bad guy in this one. So even though the Spartans were technically an oligarchy, they still had a much freer civilization in terms of how women were allowed to act and exist, and they weren't cooped up on the second floor of the house, Kobe, all day long, which is what they were like in Athens. So in certain degrees, in certain ways, Sparta had a freer society than Athens. In certain ways, Athens had a freer society than Sparta. So I'm intrigued to see what they do with the whole idea of freedom and control, which is usually very central to the mythos of Assassin's Creed, because there's a lot of stuff they can do with that. That was kind of a rambling answer, but I hope I got that right. Okay, let's see if I have any other good questions in here. Cyan Blue. Did I answer your question, Cyan? I hope I answered your question. Someone asks, hey Blue, do you think Cassandra is better to play with? Their plots are pretty much the same. It's just a matter of whose character model and voice acting you like better, and I think Cassandra is a better voice actor than Alexios by a bit. I mean, they're delivering a lot of the same lines, but I think Cassandra has a little bit more intonation and depth to the way that she delivers things than Alexios does. Kobe's for accuracy and Yeet is for distance. Yes, that is true. Oh, did I miss a super chat? No, I did not. Okay, whoops, that's a wall. That's for paying attention to the chat instead of the game world. But I want to pay attention to the chat because you guys are taking time out of your busy days to watch me be a dumbass and play this cool game. So I should get a horse. I should participate, which is what I'm trying to do. So if I don't answer your question, I apologize. I guess keep asking it again, and I'll do my best. Or if you're willing to chip in as little as the super chat allows, I will read everything that comes up in the super chat because it's big and shiny and it catches my attention. What's my favorite part of the game so far? Asks Vala Morgolis. I like the world design. I think that's what they probably spent the most of their resources on, and it really shows. The world is gorgeous. A lot of it accurately reflects the geography of Greece, because if you take a look and zoom out here, this is a pretty solid representation of what Greece would have looked like. Some distances are shrunk, some places are made a little bit bigger, so you see Athens here is like the entirety of the Attica Peninsula, when really it's just a tiny blip of it. The Piraeus Harbor is the size of the Isle of Salamis, which is not the case. The Isle of Salamis is like 3 or 4 times bigger than all of Athens. So they shift things for the sake of gameplay, but it's a really good representation of the world. There's a lot of cool stuff I've seen, as you can see from these more colored in parts of the game. I've seen very little of it so far, but what I've seen I really like, so it's pretty great. Ethan Salazar asks, why do the Spartans have the lambda on their shields? Because the Spartans didn't call themselves Spartans. They would have called themselves Lacedaemonians, and everyone else would have also called them Lacedaemonians, at least in all of the, oops, don't fall off, at least in all the ancient sources that we have. But that is the word they had for themselves. Sparta was called Laconia or Lacedaemon interchangeably. But the big L is the signifier that you're up against a Spartan, and it was very fearsome and inspiring of a great desire to wet your pants and run away immediately. Because people who tussle with the Spartans don't usually turn out too well. So people would have painted all manner of things on their shields in the ancient days, but the Spartans decided to keep it short, sweet, and to the point, which is true to their characterization, because they were known in the Greek world for being very snarky, witty, and brief with their words, but painfully to the point. You can look up right now, switch the tab from what I'm playing because this is more interesting, but look up Laconisms online. You can find on Wikipedia or whatever, just a bunch of different famous sayings that the Spartans had over the years, as attested by various ancient writers, but they were just well known for being very snarky, witty, and sharp with their words, and the lambda on the shield is a very understated way to say, yeah, we're the Spartans, is another fun representation of that. I killed that man with telekinesis. Can I sneak under here? No, I can't. Do you know why Dionysus invaded India? If by Dionysus you mean Alexander, because I don't know of any stories of the literal god Dionysus invading India. I guess it's just because he kept pushing westward and westward and westward until there was nowhere to push. According to one of my friends, there's a funny story of Alexander's... come on, come on, come on. Kill him. There we go. Great. Fantastic. A famous story of Alexander's army when they got to the Indus River. They would have known that as basically the end of the world, because the Indus Valley was as far as any of the maps from the day went. So the joke is that after 6 long years of campaigning, they basically said, "Nuh-uh, we're not going over there. We'll fall off the edge of the world. We're going to fall off the side of the flat Earth." And then, did I really burn everything except the pile of weapons? Oh my god. Make like Joan of Arc. Aha. Okay. How does this compare to Origins and Assassin's Creed 1? Very specific 2 games to compare it to, Mr. Zach DeBose, but thank you for your super chat. I like this more than Origins. I think it's a little more polished, a little more refined. That usually is the case with second entry Assassin's Creed games like this. Boba's not available. What? My horse. I think the setting's better because it's Greece and I'm a slut for Hellenism. But come on. I think this is really great. It compares favorably to past Assassin's Creed games. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's not a real Assassin's Creed game. It's a big open world RPG. It's just a worse version of The Witcher. Well, The Witcher 3 is a good game, so you can do worse. Come on, Skyrim horse, let's go. But I feel like the last time Assassin's Creed made very Assassin's Creed games, Oh! Here I am, fighting famous animals. Let's see what level this thing is before I... I'm... What level am I? 14! No, I will die. I will die. Actually, I will prove that I will die, so none of you accuse me of just being a cop-out. Watch me get totally ruined by this deer. Because I tried to kill the boar yesterday. Wait, is it healing? Oh my god. Hey. Hey, buddy. Nope. Wow. This is embarrassing. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Come on. Ow. Ow, okay. Well, that is that. Cyan has... Oh, let's reload. Has quoted me as, "I'm a slut for Hellenism." Yes, I am. That is a fact. Quote me on it until the day I die. Someone put that on a t-shirt. I don't know if Threadless will let us sell that. Cafe Press might. Queen Cece asks, "I love your content. Why am I a slut for Hellenism?" For one, I'm Greek, so as a coward, I'm going to run away.
Try to stay out of sight.
Yeah, I should try to stay out of sight because I don't like dying. Alrighty, let's find out where to go next, which is not right there. Someone asks, is he taking questions about history? Sort of. I'm in between topics. But yeah, ask away. I'm a slut for Hellenism because... let's get a horse. Come on. I don't always know how to explain why I like history and why I like Greece in particular. Like even as little as a couple months ago, I was on an airplane. I was reading about ancient history because that's what I do. I'm a giant dork, sue me. And I thought, why do I care? Why do I care about this stuff? And I couldn't actually come up with a convincing answer. But I just like it. So I don't know. I think Greek history has a lot of interesting things going on, and I think I'm really bad at navigating my way to this waypoint. But it's a long history. It's a very formative history that impacts a lot of other stuff later on down the line. And those are the histories that I really enjoy, where even outside of just its own thing, I like the kind of histories where it has strong ripples throughout other parts of the world, other parts of history. And I think Greece has a very long legacy of doing exactly that. Let's look inside and see if we can't rob this cave of everything that it's worth. Come on. Come on. Work with me here. There we go. So, when and why did the Spartans start being called Spartans? To answer my, or to question my answer about Spartans calling themselves Lacedaemonians. I don't exactly know, but if I had to guess, I would say it has something to do with the reason that the Greeks are called Greeks. Because the Greeks didn't call themselves Greeks. They never even usually had one name for themselves. In ancient sources, like way back in the Wayback Machine, they would have called themselves the Achaeans, among other things, because, if I zoom out on the map, they came from the place of Mycenae in Menelaus, which is now this area of Achaea. So kind of around this little spot is where a lot of early Greek Mycenaean civilization was based. So they called themselves that for a long time. And then after the Trojan War, they called themselves Hellenists because they were all united in their desire to go and rescue Helen. But the reason they're called Greeks is because when the Romans showed up in Sicily, Tracker's Cloak, I like that. In Sicily, is that something over there that I keep seeing blinking? Maybe it is. Let's take a look. They went to this small town called, I guess not, called Graia in the south of Italy, because Greeks had a lot of colonies down there in the south. And when they got there, they said, "Who are you guys?" And they said, "Oh, we're the Graians." And they wore these clothes and talked about philosophy and spoke this certain language. And then when the Romans went a little further south, they went to these other guys and they said, "Who are you?" And they said, "Oh, we're, these people." And the Romans said, sounds fake. You guys speak the same language as the Graians. You wear the same clothes as the Graians. You talk about philosophy all the fucking time like the Graians. I think you're from Graia." And they said, "No, we're from this other city." And the Romans said, "No, we're pretty sure you're from Graia, and we're the ones who are in charge here because we have all the armies in power." I should put this torch away before I light the forest on fire. Basically they started calling everyone they ran into Graians, and eventually they said, "Please call us anything else." So they said, "Okay, we're not going to call you the Graii, we'll call you the Graiki, because it's different, see? But we still get to cop out and call you the thing that we want to call you because we're the colonizers, and that's what colonizers always do."
They'll be on high alert here.
They will. So let's see how badly we can knacker this up. So basically, the Greeks are called Greeks because Romans are lazy. You can quote me on that too. Velkan Kiador, with 20 Norwegian krone, if I can get that currency right, because it shows the different currency, which is a cool little feature, asks, "Who are my favorite Greek heroes?" I'm kind of on an Achilles kick right now. Is there another treasure chest out there in the woods? No. Okay. Because I just finished reading earlier this summer a book called The Song of Achilles, which is you sir, die. Which is basically very high level ancient Greek fanfic. it's kind of trash, but it's the best kind of trash because it's canonical and myth-accurate trash. It's all about the story of why Achilles and Patroclus are the way they were. Basically, it's a... Let's go the other way. It's the Trojan War, all about Achilles, told from the perspective of his best buddy Patroclus, who was definitely his hetero life partner and totally not gay, you guys, I swear. But no, it's totally gay fan fiction, but it is amazing. It's hilarious, and I've knackered it again, haven't I? Well, okay. Wait. Yeah. Eat fire. Oh no, oh no. Turns out the fire was inside me all along, and outside me, and also I was on fire. Nice. But I think Achilles is really cool right now. I go in phases. Cyan can confirm in the comments that I jump between places and things and people who I think are really cool. Philoctetes the Insane? No! I don't like that.
Do you even know what end
Yeah. But I go on kicks where, oh hey, Red's here. Everyone say hi to Red. Where I get really obsessed with a certain character or a certain place. Right now I'm on a Norman's kick because I think they're really cool. And I'm gonna die. Ow. Sorry, a little distracted here. There we go. Okay. So, Blue and Red, are you British or American? If I did a British accent, you would all probably be very offended. The British people in the audience would be very offended. Even though it's like, what, nighttime there? No, we're very American. Emma Jenkins asks, can I bitch about Aristotle? You bet, Emma. Okay, here's the fucking deal with Aristotle. He has 2 books that were good. And one of them even is not so great. He had the Ethics, which are useful because it talks about why friendship is important, why moderation is usually the key to having a good life, and why ethics are an important way to not die. No, you. Bonk. Die when I kick you. Loot. Okay. But Aristotle, right? So, he has these... Brawler's Helmet, that looks shiny. He has all of these books and stuff. Basically, everything that he wrote, we have, with very few exceptions. It's too much for any one person. But everything that he wrote about science, about biology, was interesting, but still very wrong. So when he talks about women just being inferior, because they are, believe me, guys, that stuck for thousands of years. And it's bad. And he also is kind of racist, because you see, it's not that they're worse, it's just that we're better and we have a responsibility to be in charge so that we can show these people that there's the right way to live life, you know? Said everyone colonizing Africa in the 1800s. So, yeah, Africa sucks. Emma, you are right. Africa. Sorry, Aristotle sucks. Whoa, don't quote me on that. Africa is a cool place. Aristotle sucks, colonialism sucks. That's what happens when I get my words wrong. I have a bad habit of that, actually. Seeing a word or saying a word and then having it in my mind and just replacing nouns. That's what I get when I try to multitask.
There you are.
Oh, hey, Icarus. How's it going? Let's see, more questions. Thoughts on the Disney rendition of Hercules? Would Blue be interested if they ever made an Achilles movie? That would be fun. Achilles movie would be cool. Wow, okay, Icarus just went up with escape velocity there. Lindsay Ellis and Red can confirm this. Lindsay Ellis has a very good very good video about Hercules and why it doesn't get everything right and why it's just... chat got spicy. What just happened? I want to fight Aristotle. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're all bitching about Aristotle. Good. We're all friends here. We're all friends here. Cool. Let's go that way. What was I talking about? Oh, Lindsay Ellis. The Hercules movie is good, but its pacing is weird. I like the way they show ancient heroes as basically being sports stars. You got political, bro, on the internet, on a live stream? Red. Oh my god, look at your own Twitter, dude. Come on. Don't you put that evil on me. I mean, literally one of Aristotle's books is called The Politics, so it happens. Let's see, am I going in the right direction? Red versus Aristotle Mortal Kombat. I would watch that. A bear. It's the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I only wanted your porridge! Someone asks, thoughts on Mithridates? I don't know a lot about him. I know he exists. I know he was a guy. He came in clutch for a couple people at some point, I think. Whew. Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh, look at the way the leaves are on the water. That's cute. I like that. Okay. For those of you who were here yesterday, when my roommate, New Green, aka Austin, showed up, he was taken aback by the first thing happening being that someone asked which person, alive or dead, he'd punch in the face and whether or not he could take Red in a fight. You guys are violent. You're out for blood. I mean, granted, I'm playing a game called Assassin's Creed and I'm killing all manner of animals and humans, but you guys are out for blood. Red, your Twitter is honest. Never change. You're perfect. The experience really depends on you guys reading the chat, so if any of you are just watching the full screen, you're missing out. It's a party in there. Will you tell us more about classical rhetoric and oratory? Why is it so influential? I think... Ooh, here we go. Oratory was derived from rhetoric. Oratory is pretty much the Roman branch of it. Rhetoric is the Greek branch of it, more or less. That's the words that you'll use just because it's the Latin and the Greek word for the same thing. Rhetoric is interesting because it... Red, is your Wi-Fi bad or is my internet just messing up this stream? But rhetoric was a counterpoint to philosophy a lot of the time because people like Plato and Socrates were very much of the opinion that there's pretty much a truth that if you work hard enough and think hard enough, you can find out. But of course, ooh, a cave. I want to see that. But the sophists like Gordon all of the mind that I can convince you of something because if I'm smarter than you and if I can use my words properly, I can just get you to think whatever I think is right, and there's no correct answer to anything. It's only what you believe and what you can be convinced of. So rhetoric was a very strong counterpoint to philosophy in the early days.
If you're looking for the farmer, you just missed him. Check the road headed east.
I'm not, but cool. Oh, it's a giant cave to nothing. In we go. Whoops. I thought that was deeper. What do we know about songs and music from ancient Greece? Not a lot. We don't have a lot of sheet music. We don't have any, in fact. We have some instruments, so we can guess based on the construction of a lot like flutes what kind of notes and rhythms you can play. Some people, I don't know where you can find it, have done a recreation of ancient Roman theater, which was very based on musical rhythms and melodies and stuff. So that's kind of cool. Some people have done a recreation of what the Odyssey would have sounded like sung, which I find amazing. Outside of that, we really don't have a lot to go on. Man, this Euboea place is big. I've missed super chats. Say someone ask Alex the Great, or Caesar thought this was worth paying for. Oh, Alexander the Great versus Caesar. Ooh. It depends on what you value. And also, I recognize Forest Fern has a question. Does the game have lions? Would it be accurate if there were lions? I know there were lions in Greece, but IDK when they went extinct. I think there are lions. I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of animals here. They might just be in different parts of the world that I haven't gotten to yet. But Sean, to answer your question, Alexander the Great or Caesar? Alexander was a genius. He had Greece handed to him, but it was falling apart. And through very smart evolutions in military technology, leap of faith, don't die, he was able to... Oh, I love how the blood just kind of washes off me. He was able to modify his army, adapt as he went along, carry out a campaign hitherto unseen, hitherto undreamt of, to quote Doctor Strange in Infinity War, in any corner of the world, anywhere, ever, and did it in such a way that it almost looked easy. And then, of course, he died because of hubris and alcohol poisoning. But he is, and you can watch my video for some more coherent thoughts, he's a great example of what happens when you can think through problems well and adapt on the fly to completely overhaul the way that systems work. So he incorporated people from all over Greece into his army. He incorporated Persians into his army when he conquered them. He developed entirely new types of military strategy to achieve his conquest. And it was pretty badass. Of course, he died and he didn't get to... Nope. Goodbye, sir. I'm gonna leave. I'm giving you an out. Giving you an out. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away! Okay. Oop. Caesar, on the other hand, is a different kind of genius. He was a much more political beast than Alexander in pretty much every respect because while I think they're both generals and leaders, I think Caesar's military exploits were much more tied into the politics of the Roman day than Alexander's military exploits were tied into the politics of his Greek period. So he was much more of a strategist in terms of a psychological sense of how people worked and how to win sympathy in ways that Alexander didn't quite have to. I'm going to get a better angle on some ways that Alexander didn't quite have to contend with. So they're different. Caesar had a longer career than Alexander. In many ways, he was able to accomplish more. In many ways, he was able to accomplish less, depending on what you value and what you consider accomplishments. They're good comparisons because they do a lot of similar things, but their ways of going about it are different enough that it makes for a very interesting, an interesting foil. Is this on Twitch too? No, I don't know how to make Twitch work. This is just YouTube. Oh, uh-oh, not again. Let me stealth through one fort. Just one. Really? Why do my bows suck? Okay, you know what? I'm going to upgrade my gear. Let's go into the gear menu and put on some new duds. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm overdue. Do I have a new spear? Oh, I like that. Oh, that is badass. All right, cool. Done. New bow. No. Okay, well. Oh, I'm going to level up in like 2 seconds. Awesome. Okay, ornate bow. Cool. Hey, Blue, your mom says hi. Oh, hi, Mom. Everyone say hello to my mom. She's watching right now. That's so cool. Oh, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. You are very generous. Can I put that on? No, I can't. Can I put that on? No, I can't. That's worse. Darn. And for a longer answer on the Caesar versus Alexander thing, I also have thoughts about Caesar versus Augustus, because they likewise are people who ended civil wars and walked away with all of Rome by the end of it. But whereas I think Caesar did... new pants? Wow, those pants suck. Oh well. We can get new ones in a second. Brawler's boots? Those also suck. But I can't be a slave to the fashion industry forever. What was I saying? Oh, Alexander, Caesar and Augustus. Augustus did things that were good for Rome in the long run because he was able to consolidate the empire and save it and stop it from going into another civil war. But he was, and I'll use this word in the negative connotation, he was clever. He, oh, I don't have any, damn it. I didn't have any adrenaline for the... Have I been spotted by everybody? Yes. Can I kill you? So whereas Caesar was pretty straightforward, yeah, there we go. Am I stealth? I am stealth. We can do this. Caesar was straightforwardly brilliant. Augustus got all of his greatest accomplishments done through trickery, and pretty much trickery alone. Convincing Rome that he was the rightful heir to Julius Caesar. Trickery. Convincing Rome that... everyone's looking for me. I guess I'm popular. Convincing Rome that Antony was a traitor and it was good to go to war against him. Trickery. Convincing Rome that that he was totally giving the Republic back to the people while secretly... Uh-oh. Okay, this is bad. While secretly actually making himself permanent emperor. Also, trickery. Can I really not... Okay, you know what? I don't know what I expected. Everything that Augustus did was done through trickery, and I find that sleazy and annoying. Even if it had a good result in the end, Caesar I just generally respect more, because he was a liar and a cheater, but he always stabbed you in the front, not the back. Blue, see you tomorrow. Bye, Cyan. Everyone say bye to Cyan. I'm sorry if I missed any of your other comments. I'll buy you a second coffee. Come on. But bye-bye. Nice. Great. Killed everyone. But yeah, that's my opinion on Caesar and Augustus. And I wish I thought of that in time for making my video on him a couple weeks ago. But, oh well. It would have been a little bit too editorialized anyway, so I'm glad I didn't. You're welcome. Hey! Oh, jeez. That's brutal. Are you a bad guy? No. Okay. What do I have to do? Loot treasure. Red, please consider making a bedtime story video. Your voice and drawings are soothing. Not to make things weird or anything, lol. Red would make a good bedtime story video. That could be fun. Like, a less existentially horrifying version of the Grimm's fairy tales. Where is this treasure? Dove the fuck is my treasure? Oh, it's in the cave. Okay. Fun fact about Cyan's name is that she was called Blue in high school from the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends show. So she jokes that she was blue before I was, and she is right. She is the alpha blue. Who's the best Roman emperor in your opinion? You're not going to like the answer. Augustus is the one who screws up the least, even though I don't like him. But actually, no. I said this yesterday. I really like Marcus Aurelius because he got dealt a really shitty hand in life, but he... Level up! I will destroy you with the power of my animation particle effects. Boom. Eat my spear. Not in a weird way. Marcus Aurelius had a really bad situation. He didn't want to go fighting on the German frontier his whole life, but he did it because he knew that it was important for Rome. Alright, asshole. I'll put it out. Yeah. Ow. But Marcus Aurelius did what he had to do, and he still found time to write philosophy in the middle of it. Belkan Kiador, once again, asks, which Greek gods do you like best? Red, you can answer in the comments if you feel so inclined. I am a fan of Apollo, because I feel like he's kind of my guy. Patron of the arts, and poetry, and music and all that jazz, so even though I'm not necessarily an artist, that's more Red's department. Hey, asshole. I feel like Apollo's got my back whenever I'm writing so you can play that game. There we go. Why did that do no damage? My bow sucks. I need to get my hunter skills up. I always feel like Apollo's got my back, so I think he's really cool. Plus, he's not... I mean, he's like a basic answer, but he's not too basic of an answer. For those of you who... confirm cult... That was a cultist? Oh, okay. Minor plot spoilers. There are people. You kill them. They're bad. Moving on. Whew!
I'm coming for all of you.
Wow, okay. Centaur Euboea, cool. Agamemnon's waistband. Oh, look at all this cool stuff. Let's upgrade ourselves. How do you feel about Scipio Africanus? I think he's a badass. Not as cool as Agrippa, though. Agrippa is the coolest. Oh, do I get a second weapon slot? Yo! Alrighty, we're in business. Whoa! That is some hefty damage. Have you read I, Claudius? I've been meaning to, like, forever, but I haven't. Ouch. Oh, Artemis, that's a good answer. That's a very good answer. New pants! Ooh, that's cool. I dig that. I dig that a lot. Nice. At the beginning of the game, it's funny because Cassandra's not actually wearing pants. And it's like, Jesus Christ, put some pants on. Who's the best Byzantine emperor? I will get back to you on that within the year, because I'm doing Byzantine videos, but I don't know a lot about it other than the abstract general stuff. I'm sure I'll have a favorite at some point, but I don't have one quite yet. Location objectives, did I do it? Oh, is there more? Icarus not available, of course. Here? Anything? No? I have to get this last chest. Come on. Oop. Superhero landing. Let's see. Blue, is red or green coming today? Red is in the chat right now, and green, I don't think so. I think I'm going to close up shop before he gets back, because I have actually, let me check my phone. I have dinner with a friend, and they texted me, but I don't know what they said. So, actually, let me get outside before I hop on my, before I very unprofessionally text in the middle of a stream. I'm also going to find out where the hell this last chest is. Thoughts on Belisarius? He's a badass, and he's the reason the Byzantine Empire didn't collapse in the 600s. Okay, where is this thing? You know what? I'm sure it's fine. So I will fly way up high and give you guys a good view as I figure out how long I can actually stream for by checking my dinner plans with my friend. Okay, cool. I'm probably good for another half hour. So let's find something to wrap up with. Let's see what's down over here. Oh, can I trigger a conquest battle? I can. Let's end with a good conquest battle. I like the sound of that. Also, which way am I going? Where is this island? Did I even mark it on the map, or am I just a dumbass? I did mark it on the map. Is it over there? It's over there. Okay, cool. Enlightenment era must-reads from Moritz. Candide. It is very short, but it is great. It's a hilarious story of a guy who just tries to live his life, but pretty much everything goes wrong. It's a comedy of errors, but it's a very important piece of Enlightenment era philosophy. Oh, a better bow. That sounds great. Blue, sing! Sing us a grand song. Oh, I forgot to sing. I promised Cyan that I would sing. Let me fix this up and I'll give you a little bit of Hercules. Why not? Actually, wait a minute. Can I put on the background music? Because that'll help. Hercules 0 to hero. No. Wait. Come on. Let's see if this picks up. Does this pick up? Is it even playing? Okay. Let's see how badly this goes. Bless my soul. Nope. Oh yeah. Person of the week in every Greek opinion poll. What a pro. Her could stop a show. Point him at a monster and you're talking SRO. He was a no one, 0-0. Now he's a hot shot, he's a hero. He was a kid with his act down pat. 0 to hero in no time flat. 0 to hero and just like that. When he smiled, the girls went wild with oohs and ahs. And he slapped his face on every vase, on every vase. From heroes' fees and royalties, a Herc had cash to burn. Now nouveau riche and famous, he could tell you what's a Grecian urn. Say amen, there he goes again. Sweet and undefeated and an awesome 10 for 10. Folks lined up just to watch him flex. Plus this perfect package has a pair of pretty pecs. Here he comes, he sees, he conquers. Honey, the crowds were going bonkers. Little moxie, brains and spunk. 0 to hero, a major hunk. Wow, I'm getting off the notes. And who'd have thunk? Uh-oh. That's what I get for trying to sing. Whoops. Oh no, I messed it up. No, I can't fight and sing at the same time. Hercules. Is he bold? No one braver. Is he sweet? Our favorite flavor. Hercules. 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 Uh-oh. Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll. Undefeated, flying high, and the nicest guy, not conceited. He's a nothing, 0-0. Now he's a honcho, he's a hero. He had the heights and breakneck speed. Oh god, that's bad. From 0 to hero, bam, bam. Herc is a hero, bam, bam. Now he's a hero. Oh jeez. Yes, indeed. And I'm never doing that again. Oh gosh, I don't have the best pitch. That is why I only sing bass. So now you know. You're welcome, I guess. Where is this? Oh great, now I'm not sure where I'm going, and I'm all anxious from singing. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, there it is. Could have done better. Maybe I'll practice more and sing another grand tune. Where the fuck is the... Where is this tablet? Oh, it's on the thing. Okay. That answers that. Yeah, I don't sing in the ends of songs like Red does because I don't like the sound of my voice as much when it's sung. I can deal with myself speaking. Can't deal with myself singing. I'm working up to it. So I hope that wasn't too terrible for you. Can I do something cool? Like that? No. Like that? Ooh! That's cool. That's really cool. Dumb. Ooh, I like that. But that's better. Sweet. Oh man, now I'm styling. Look at this. No. Those are not styling, however. Okay. It also helps that Red plays guitar when she sings. Having an instrumental backing is always useful. Where the hell am I going? Zoom in. Let's make our way over to this conquest battle thingy. Let's go that way. Alrighty, someone asked me a history question. You might be asking them in the comments, but I'm having a hard time looking back and forth. Thoughts on Mycenaean Greece? I really don't know a lot about it. Much like a lot of the Bronze Age civilizations, it is confusing and mysterious, and it got destroyed for reasons that we totally do not know. But it's kind of neat how you can see the axis of political power moving around, because in the old days, Trojan War and even like 500 years onwards, Athens was a nobody. So, you know, seeing them being the complete center of the Greek world in the day and age of this game is actually kind of funny, because they were famously irrelevant for most of the history, and they actually have a really bad inferiority complex that shows up in the myth of Theseus. There's a reason that the only famous Greek myth that involves ancient Athens is this big hero who stops Athens from getting stepped on all the time, because that's basically all that happens to Athens in the myth, is that they are getting completely owned by Minos and friends. And the moral of the myth is, hey, someone stomps on Athens a little bit less for a change. So Athens was, interestingly, almost a complete nobody. God, throw me a bone here. Nope, 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 nope. You see nothing. There we go. Alrighty, let's be stealthy about this. Metal Gear. Now he has a metal trachea. Where to next? Can I kill that guy? Yes! Oh boy. Here we go! Can I kill you? I can. Oh my guys. Oh my god, guys, aren't you so proud of me? I totally stealthed a base without getting caught in the first 2 seconds. Uh-oh. Shit. Spoke too soon. There we go. Can you talk about the Athenian disaster in Sicily and recite a play or get stabbed to death thing, please? It's been a while since I've talked about the Sicilian expedition. If you watch my Alcibiades video, you'll get the full story there better than I could tell it right now. That's an oldie, but a goodie. A lot of my old videos I distinctly think are trash. Pretty much any video that's older than 6 months old, I think, oh no, what was I thinking? I'm a fraud. But I quite enjoyed the Alcibiades video. That was a fun one. Let's see. What do I think about the Byzantine Empire? I think it's neat from a historical perspective, because it's a continuation of a civilization kind of in its own insular pocket for a lot of its history. Let's go that way. Yeah. Oh, I haven't even gone over here. There are quests? Quests? And I missed them? Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's go over that way. I think it's neat from a historical perspective, because it's this civilization that kind of just did its thing off in its own corner for a couple hundred years, 1,000 years, honestly. It was somewhat insular. Come on, you damn horse. Help me out. Somewhat insular just in that it was a pretty, I don't want to say homogeneous, because that's not true. Oh. I don't like the look of this. Distos Fort. Huh. I'm not going to be able to get a good answer to this question while I'm trying and failing to skulk through this fort. But I do like the Byzantines. I think they're really cool. I want to know more about them, and I'm excited to do videos on them eventually, but I have to get through all of Roman history first. Kevin O'Neill, up next, Blue wraps all of Hamilton as fast as possible, but seriously, love your history vids, Blue, always a good time. Thank you! Thank you, Kevin O'Neill. I appreciate your super chat donation. Cool thing about Hamilton. I don't know if Red told me this or if I told it to Red, but the way that it's constructed is actually very similar to epic Greek poems, because when you have the main kind of musical lick for a given character, like for instance Alexander Hamilton, it's sort of like the way that Greek heroes had epithets, so that when you're using their names in meter, you have ways to say it so that it fits with the dactylic hexameter that ancient Greek Homeric poetry was used for. and different characters say it in different ways. So I think it's like Alexander Hamilton in some other places, which fits the musical rhythms differently. So it's really cool because you get a old technique, you know, ancient poetry, ancient constructions of meter, used in new ways, i.e., you know, Broadway musicals, in methods that really haven't been used before to that extent, which is part of why it's such a damn good musical. In addition to just being flashy and a good story and having a lot of interesting characters, is that the music is constructed in as efficient and as informative a way as possible, so you can keep up with the characters involved even if you're a little bit hazy on the plot, because the music does a lot of that work for you, which is really damn clever. And another reason that Lin-Manuel Miranda is a genius. I don't know if he knowingly did it that way or if it just kind of happened, but in any case, props to him, because that is a damn impressive feat. Someone asked what I think about the Vikings. Oh, you didn't see that. I like the Vikings. I think cooler than the Vikings, though, is the Normans, because they were badass and powerful like the Vikings, but they did a lot of colonizing and building and cultural and cultural exchange that left a very strong mark on England, on northern France, and on southern Italy as well. I have a video on them coming out at some point soon-ish. Hey, buddy, let's play a game called I Stab You in the Fucking Face. But I like the Vikings, although I think the Normans are more interesting to me personally. Uh-oh. Okay, he saw nothing. You've been doing more American history. Thoughts on doing a video on the settlement of Jamestown, like maybe covering John Smith's export, since he is super dank. I've thought about ways to do American history. It's been done to death. I feel I'm personally not the biggest fan of American history because it's so short, and it's kind of self-important. Yeah, I know I'm American, but I don't find American history all that interesting. I know there are a lot of people who do, and I don't begrudge them, but I personally am not the biggest fan. I've thought of ways to do American history on this channel that aren't just the generic, like, oh, there's the Revolution, oh, they made the Constitution, oh, look, here's a Civil War, oh, and now it's World War I time, which is, I think, a lot of the main acts that kind of show up time and time again. Oh, that's pretty. But I will keep that under wraps until I know more specifically what I'm doing, because I don't want to say I'm doing something and then not do it, because then people get their hopes up and it's just awkward for everyone involved. So I have plans to cover American history, but in a what I think is a novel way. So yeah. What about Canadian history? It's on my list. I have other plans to do to not die. Other plans to do more recent history in the world of the 1800s. The long 19th century, I've heard people call it. And that involves Canada. So it's on the list. Might not get to it soon, but it's on the list. I have a very long list. Oh, this chest plate is so cool. Wait, let's see if I can get in the top. Kobe! Yeah. Alrighty. Why is it split into 3 parts? It is going to be many parts. I just happened to be streaming over the past 3 days, and I plan to keep streaming in the future, because basically what I'm doing is making a video about the historical realism of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which, spoiler alert, it is very historical realism. Can I kill you? Whoop! Sneak attack. Boop. Nope. There we go. Calculated. That's calculated. But I'll be streaming this not tomorrow, because I'm busy and I have other stuff to do. But next week, not Monday, because it's a day off. But Tuesday, most likely. Wednesday, Thursday again, probably. I plan to do a lot more of this in the future. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. So I'll be tweeting about it. Follow us on Twitter if you aren't already. I'll give a little bit of a heads up, like a half an hour or an hour. But what? No, 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 no. No, you saw nothing. Go away. Something, maybe you should come check it out, and I'll stab you in the fucking eyeballs. Someone asked if I'll ever do Australian history. I would like to. Red has some Australian stuff planned. That'll be really cool. It's more into the kind of, hey buddy, more into the anthropological, mythological aspect of Australia pre-colonization. So that is something that I'm excited to see. And then beyond that, I hope to do some stuff on Australia myself. Bonk. Gotcha. Oh, what is this? Oh, the nation chest. Let me steal all of Athens's, or no, Sparta's money. Stand on the chest first to establish dominance, and then you can loot it. No, oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of drachmi. Nice. What do I still have to do? Burn war supplies, free captives. Oh, more war supplies. Awesome. Yeet. That is never going to get old. Okay. One more prisoner, one more chest, and we are in business. I'm not going to kill the animals because that is a bad thing to do. Will Red do any streams in the future? That's a question for Red. I don't know. That could be fun. Someone says, Salve Carulius Quomodo Sentis Hodie, which is Latin for, hello Blue, how are you doing today? Salve, friend and fellow Roman. I am good. It's a fun day. I've been enjoying myself. Did some other work unrelated to channel stuff this morning. Helping out with actually the college that I worked at. I'm doing a couple things for the program. I'm making a promo video for them, which is kind of fun. Ways to put my skills to use. Oh, Brawler Gauntlets. Those look cooler than what I have right now. But I've been doing well. I've got dinner with a friend. Got to see Cyan today, which is always great. Ooh, man, I am so on brand right now. No. No. Yeah, that's better. It's been a good day. Worship Sword. Oh, right, I have... Oh, that's worse. Forgot about my daggers. Do I have a bow that I can use? No. Okay. Will said promo video be uploaded to the channel? No, it has nothing to do with the channel. It'll be on their own time. If you happen to find it, great, but it's not my business to promote a specific department within a university. What am I doing? Oh, I got it. Oh no, I didn't get it. Where's the last treasure chest? Of course it's all the way... Oh, boo, you whore. What do you think of the TV show Vikings? Haven't watched it. Heard good things. I've also heard good things about Black Sails. I've heard conflicting good things about Black Sails. Different people have different favorite seasons. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Dead. There are a lot of historical shows that I've been meaning to watch. I've been watching... I watched, I should say, the show Medici Masters of Florence, which is set in Florence. Heavy Corinthian helmet. Well, let's see what this is like. Is this any better? Inventory? Ta-da-da-da. Oh. Yeah, why not? Not wearing the helmet anyway. But, cool. Now, with 15 minutes left before I have to head out, let us find our way to the conquest battle, shall we? And then let's call that a stream, because I've been going on this for what? No. How long has this been going on for? I can't find the right page. Whatever. I keep trying to change the thumbnail too, but it doesn't seem to have worked. Oh well, whatever. 90 minutes, okay. That's less than the last 2 days, but I went overtime yesterday, so You win some, you lose some. I'm going to try to do different times of the day just so that different people who have different schedules can participate. These will also be uploaded to the channel. I don't know if I'll keep them there forever because I don't want to gum up the feed. But for now, at least, for the next couple weeks at least, they'll be up there. Will I ever do Vietnamese history? Yeah, I could do. I don't have any specific plans for it, but it's certainly within the realm of possibility. Oh, hey, I bet I'll be here in 2 seconds fighting people. What do I think of Herodotus? He's an interesting character. He was very upfront about how he would write down everything that he heard. But it's cool because he puts a lot of his sources on the table. Thucydides tells you what he thinks is the truth, and even though his sources for historical research are much more strict than Herodotus, it's nice to see that Herodotus gives you all of the perspectives he hears, not just the ones that he thinks are the most credible. Let's talk.
Misthios, if it's Drachmi you seek, join us in our coming battle to conquer Spartan borders.
Sounds
My
awesome.
spear is yours.
We'll make good use of it. Now, on to victory.
Thank you, generic Athenian man. Tragic Locust says, love the history lessons, great stream and channel. Thank you. I appreciate that.
We'll wash our swords in their blood.
Oh. Yeah, let's go. Alrighty, kill the Spartans. Kill the Spartans, kill the Spartans. Come on. Let's actually switch our weapons. Yeah. No. No. Okay. Okay. No. Daggers. There we go. Uh-oh. No. Okay. Maybe the spear was better. Okay. Spear was definitely better. Oh, hey, it's Patroclus. How have you been, buddy? Where's your boy? Nope. Uh-oh. Come on. Boom. There we go. What are your opinions on Ukrainian history? Someone asks from typical Ukraine. I don't know a lot about it, sadly. Eastern Europe is kind of a dark spot for me because a lot of it shows up after after the fall of Rome, which is, with the exception of a very few places that I know about, after the fall of Rome is a pretty unknown. Oh, did I lose? Uh-oh. 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 That's bad. That's really bad.
I'll make your death swift, Misthios.
Okay, cool. I'll be with you in a second. Where did they go? Oh, what? That is BS. Okay, this is not going to end well. I'm going to lose this. Yeah, with the exception of a few spaces like Italy and Greece, I know very little about the world after basically like 600. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm so going to die. I'm totally going to die. Oh, we didn't even kill the leader. Wow, I really did not think this through. See? Hubris. Oh my god. Okay, that's embarrassing. Did Athenians and Spartans use mercenaries in the Peloponnesian War? Yes, but I don't know to what extent they did. Mercenaries were a pretty common occurrence throughout a lot of Greek history. They came later, though, for the most part, because a lot of the kind of archaic period Greek conflicts from like 900 to like 500 were fought with local citizen militias, probably because the cities involved didn't have a lot of the funds to pay for mercenaries. But in the time of the Peloponnesian War, Athens and Sparta are both rich enough to afford that outside assistance. Yeah, also, one thing that I think they get really wrong with this is that the conquest battles are just open brawls. It would have been phalanx warfare. I know they do that for gameplay, but that does bother me. Please don't put me back in. Please don't put me back in. Please don't. Okay, thank God. Let's try that again. Is there a leader to kill? Here, perhaps? Okay, might not have time to get to the conquest battle because I really do have to leave in like 12 minutes. But I'll be streaming loads next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday again. And... Catch me, Lord! Ow. Oh, are we on about me singing again? Okay, that's where this is going. Here, since it's nighttime in Greece and it's a very dramatic scene, let's get a horse. This is a little ditty called, oh, is that a bear? Okay, after this, I'll sing a tune after we mess up these bears. It's the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Okay, I think I'm a little under-leveled for this part of the game. You really have to be a level up to take people in groups. Okay, you know what? This is what I get for attacking innocent animals. Whew. Whew. Oh, that's terrible. Whew. Juke. How long did it take you to learn Latin? I did it in high school. I took 3 years of it. My Latin's pretty much gone. It's really bad at this point. Like, I can read the occasional inscription, and I can kind of piece out stuff based on vocabulary, but like, ask me to read Catullus or Cicero or Horace or Virgil or anybody, and I cannot. What's with you and bears? What's with this game and bears? I'm not the one who wants to go on a bear murdering spree. They just kept showing up in my way. Phobos, bro, you're letting me down here. Eretria, this is where Eretria is? Huh. I always thought Eretria was somewhere else. What are your thoughts on World War I? Thematically, it's much more interesting than World War II. That's why I think it was cool that they changed the setting for Wonder Woman, speaking of Greek people, to World War I instead of World War II. I thought that was a good choice that made... What is this? That made the movie better. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But I promised high seas piracy, and then I got stuck on this island the whole time. Oh. Traveler's belt. Looks dumb. Oh, looks like my friend's going to be a little bit... my friend's going to be a little bit late, so I have probably like 10 more minutes. But I don't want to cut it too close after that. Woo! Spooky. Phobos? Where you at? You stupid horse. Fine, I'll do it live. Can I get the backing track for this? I feel less anxious if I have background music. Ta-da! Let's see. Huh? Aha! Perfect. Let's play a game called Guess That Tune. Also, I can't look at the chat while this is happening because I have the words on screen. Uh-huh. It's happening. It's happening.
These ruins are a good reminder of the devastation. I long for the days before the dagger. Quiet. Do you want
I've often dreamed of a far-off place where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll find my way, I can go the distance. Ooh, that's too high. I'll be there someday. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. That's bad. I would go most anywhere to find where I... Okay, this did not turn out well. I can never seem to get the chorus. Oh, dick. Chorus right on that one. Ow. Like I said, not the best at singing. Both of you. Also, I'm on fire. Uh-oh. No. No. Any second now. Here we go. Let's see if I can not mess up the notes on this, because I'm bad with picking octaves. I am on my way, I can go the distance, I don't care how far, somehow I'll be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to find where I belong. Maybe I got that right? I don't know. I know that the notes changed a little bit, but I'm not 100%. Anyway, that was my my equally bad attempt at singing. What's it called? Hercules. Can I kill these people now? So, I'm fine at singing. I just don't like to do it because I'm not so great at pitch. Red is much more consistent in that regard. Which is why I leave that to her. What am I doing? I'm stealing stuff, that's right. Oop, no, go down. Call, because this is a city! I don't know anything about it, though. I know it exists. That's about as far as I got. Dark steel chestplate. Ominous. Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry. What? I just need your stuff. That looks dumb. I don't like that. This is a really cool depiction of a little agora. Come on. Where is this chest? Oh, it's in here. Can I loot this without being seen? Let's...
Surely they're worth 1,500 drachmi.
1,200?
Okay.
You get husband and wife together.
Oh, that's horrible. If anyone has a historical question... Oh, Charlemagne the Frank says, what do you think was the best ancient city? Best is a loaded term. But can I kill you? Yes, I can. Bonk. Oh, he was a cultist too? Jeez, these guys. Yeah, alright. Oh, wow. Harsh.
It feels good to strike you down.
Yeah, I guess. Ooh, Spartan war hero armor. I can't wait to wear this in my battle against the Spartans. Oh, that is nice. I like that. What's this? That's dumb. That's... Yeah, this is the best one I think I have. Okay. Okay, anything better than this? No. Anything better than this? No. Okay, feeling good. Anything better than Oh, I have better spears. No, I don't. Do I have better sword? No, I don't. Oh, it's because the... 219... Yeah, let's use this warship sword. What is my Empress on Theodora? I don't know enough to come down one way or the other on the subject. She's definitely oh, there's a mercenary there. A cool character who had a lot of Skilax the Fair. Okay. Who had a lot of influence on the course of Roman history. Oh, my viewers are dropping like flies. Okay. Out, don't catch on fire. But yeah, there's a lot of mysteriousness surrounding her, but I would need to look into it more, so catch my thoughts on that whenever I do my video on the Byzantines. One of several videos on the Byzantines, probably. Who do I think is the most overrated conqueror? Genghis Khan. Well, I mean, he doesn't really count, because it's his kids that did all the conquering. Napoleon? I don't know, I just don't really like Napoleon. He doesn't have anything that really does it for me. Yeah, probably say Napoleon. Let's see if I can get my... let's see if I can get my... uh-oh. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, that guy dropped loot. I like that. Mercenary belt. Cool. Is there anything to burn? To quote Hellfire, she will be mine or she will burn. Da-na-na-na-na-na. You really need the instrumentation for that one. You can't slink by without that blaring trumpet. Athenian shoes, those look dumb. Alright, I'm clearly running out of steam here. Where is the captain? Point me in the direction of whoever's ass I need to kick. Okay. Of course it was in there. I was just there. Oh, it was a level up. Gotcha. Thoughts on Hector? He's a cool dude. Hector gets a lot of shit. But he's always noble, straightforward in his actions and deeds, honorable in regards to how he handles his position on the Trojan War. He didn't want to be there, but he's doing it for his brother. And he's a very good father to his child and a good husband to his wife, as far as I remember. Maybe there's some deeper grossness tucked in the Iliad that I'm not familiar with, but I like Hector. He's a good guy. He gets the short end of the stick too much.
The warehouse is off limits.
But I need those records.
And I need 3 fewer doctors. But
oh, that's terrible. Let's do a quest. Thoughts on Agamemnon? Fuck that guy.
What's going on?
I'm here to check the warehouse.
He's only an asshole.
Records, but I'm being refused entry.
this matter is out of my hands.
Fine. The wheels of Evia will be greased once more. How much will it cost to get me the records?
That's not going to work this time, Agapios. The guards are under strict
I think that means
orders
lover.
to not let anyone in or out of the
This
warehouse.
Agape is a type of
It's
love.
an order they will enforce, my friend. Take my advice. Stay away from that warehouse.
You, Miss Theos, you can do all my work for me.
It's lucky your friend warned you.
Haha, he's just as corrupt as the rest of Evia. I fear there's nobody honest left.
You can't trust anyone.
It's a haven for liars. Trust no one.
Not even yourself.
I trust in what Evia was, and what she can be again.
What's causing the corruption?
A group called the Daggerers strangling Evia with their greed. They work from the shadows, controlling the nation with bribery and blackmail.
Spooky.
The other reason I need the taxation records from that warehouse. I'm following a parchment trail which I believe will lead me to the person behind it all.
Steve Buscemi.
But I'm
I
too
knew it.
old to be breaking into
I don't know why I came up with Steve Buscemi.
Perhaps the shine on my drachmi
I'm not good at
finishes
stream
the job
humor.
for me.
Yeah, sure, I'm a protagonist, I can handle
There
that.
is someone left in Evia who can be trusted.
Where can I find the records?
you're looking for?
I'll need a lot of evidence to find the person behind the dagger. One set of records won't be
Great.
enough. They'll be scattered around the warehouse. And be sure to check the guard captain. Anything important he'll have on him.
I'll find the records. The guards don't stand a chance.
They don't deserve a chance. For Evia to survive, corruption and those who spread it must be crushed. I'll wait for you here.
Ooh, did that man just give me new shoes? Awesome, I love it. Ooh, I wish they were shiny, but I still think that's cool. New pants? Oh, it looks like ass. Oh, and these are still better. New bracers? No, still suck. All right, off to where we go. Oh, hey, it's all in that warehouse I literally just cleared out. Okay, cool. That's
There's the
fine.
warehouse dock. Warehouse grounds.
I like how it just instantly repopulated. Records of the kept in the Caucus warehouse.
Now
Okay,
to find those records.
so it's just on the guards, except for when it's not. Just keep sneaking, just keep sneaking, just keep sneaking, sneaking, stabbing. Swoop.
Records of the trades Evie has made in the last 6 months. Maybe the identity of the dagger's leader is in here.
Well, I'm gonna have to go kill the leader of the dagger anyway, aren't I? After all this. Boo. Okay, well. Come on, interact. Get the
Maybe
damn
this
item!
will help Agapius identify the dagger's leader.
Nope. There we go. You see nothing, you see nothing. Alrighty. See, Thomas the Peasant asks, what do you think is more significant, Charles Martel or Charlemagne? P.S. Carolingian script was a boon to all writing. I agree. Whoops. Uh-oh.
Amistios! Destroy the records before they claim them!
Ow.
Destroy the...
Dick.
Found you!
Charles Martel or Charlemagne? I don't know a lot about Charles Martel. I learned about him in a class, but it's been... two can play that game. Dick. There we go. Boop. I think Charlemagne probably built a lot on what Charles Martel did, but he was able to kind of twist it around and turn it into something cool and new. But Charlemagne is really outside of my wheelhouse, so I probably can't give a good answer. I'm sorry. Don't have a dinner to go to. Yes, I have exactly 4 minutes before I'm leaving. So I'm going to finish this quest probably and wrap up.
My master will be pleased.
You're a slave.
Do I not look as you expect? Yes, Misthios, I am a slave, but I'm not without dignity. The local magistrate is my master, and I'm his most trusted servant.
We do what we have to survive.
Exactly. I don't blame my father for selling me to slavery.
No, for people who are asking, I'm not going on a date. It's a friend of mine. I'm going to be a groomsman in his wedding.
Nobody chooses to be a slave, but being one provides me food, shelter, safety, and security. Especially now, with Evia all but run by the dagger. They cannot see past their greed, and if they go unchecked, we may all end up as slaves. If uncovering the identity of the dagger's leader and finally stopping them sounds like something you'd be interested in, meet me and my master in the slave market.
Cool, that sounds like something I'll do later. Okie doke. Alright, now I've actually got to run. He gave me new pants. This guy is just bleeding boots, isn't he? Okay, now compulsive theft. Quick save. And quick save. Great. So that is that. I hope you've all had a really great time. Sorry I had to kind of cut it short a little bit. I got a late start because I was I was trying to get through a very spoiler-heavy corridor of mainline quest missions, because I did not want to put that all out, because this game doesn't technically come out until tomorrow for the normal edition, so I wanted to keep it spoiler-free. So I've been just doing a bunch of side quests and stumbling onto cultists here and there. But in any case, I thank you all so much for watching. Mom's watching. Hi, Mom. Everyone say hi to my mom. I think Red left a while ago. Cyan ducked out of here a ways too, because she has class. But thank you all so much for watching. I've said that like 4 times now. Catch me on Tuesday. I don't know when I'll be streaming in the day. Maybe in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, maybe about this time. But I will be doing something at some point, because this is fun. I'm enjoying myself. And hopefully I'll be a little bit further along in the story so I'm not getting bodied left and right. But that is that. I'm going to quit out now. So good day to all of you, my friends. Navigate the menus. Stop the broadcast. Bye-bye!